12 ways men test women. How to pass these tests and win him over. If a man is willing to commit to something, it is in his natural instincts for him to test those things in as many ways as possible. The same applies to them in a relationship. They often test their partner just to know if she is the right woman for him. If you ever notice yourself at this stage, you do not need to panic, as it is only a phase that will eventually pass. Also, it is a sign that you affect him so much that he wants to see if you're worth the risk. In this video, you will discover 12 ways men test women, and if you watch the video to the end, you will learn how to pass these tests to win him over. Welcome to a new video from the Social Psychology Masters YouTube channel. If you're new here, subscribe for more social psychology videos. And let us know in the comment section where you are watching us from. Let's start. Number 12. Your interest in adventure and daring. Often, men do not want to be in boring relationships, so they tend to put out tests to know the kind of woman they are committing to. The test is one of the most simple ones that men put women to. It deals with how much of an explorer you are. It also shows them what they need to know about you trying out new things with them. By now, it does not mean dangerous, but it does mean your willingness to want to explore the world with him. It shows men just how much your agility and open-mindedness are towards them. Number 11. Your level of tolerance. As earlier noted, men put these tests out just to know their level of compatibility with you. Men tend to put out a version of themselves that will be frustrating or too demanding. Do not overreact. It is just them trying to push the insecure buttons out of you, and the moment they sense a woman not being tolerant, it paints a whole new image of you to them. So, if you see your man trying to push your buttons by asking questions or reacting to other women, he's probably joking and just wants to see how you react to him. Number 10. Your level of interest in his interests. Men are naturally endowed with the gift of being good listeners, so they'll also love to see if you take a keen interest in the things that matter to them. This is not about you staying up late for a football match with them, but about how much you know them and the things they love to spend their time on. The key is that you should also take an interest in what they love and explore more of it with them. This allows them to spend more time with you and demonstrates how attentive you are to the minute details he divulges to you. They expect you to be their biggest fan and show enthusiasm for whatever it is they do. Number 9. Your level of sarcasm. Men have a habit of giving you strange information and odd details, which you should find amusing rather than irritating. It shows them you have a high sense of humor and that you are also fun to be with. This way, they do not have to worry when they make weird, sarcastic statements. Men are attracted to humor, and when they do find this in a woman, their inclination heightens over time. The test is to know if you can take a joke, distill it, and put out fun ideas of your own. Simply entertain him and you will both smile. Number 8. Your intellect. Men are also drawn towards women who do not just have a great sense of humor. They are also more attracted to women who can add positive value to their lives. They want to know how smart you are and how quickly you get the hang of things. No one expects you to be merely book smart because of a guy, but men often feel that having a woman of great intellect will complement their lifestyle and add a great aura to their person. A beauty with brains will be one of the tests they will put out just to hunt for the right one. Number 7. How accommodating you are. Men want to know if they can be safe around you if they should ever bring their family or friends around. Most especially from the way you react to people around you. This will lead them to know just how much respect you can also accord them if they do bring their parents around. If you are a hospitable person who treats elders right, then you probably need not worry about this test already. This test also seeks to know if you can offer them the right security around other people. Do not go above your standards. Just be nice to them. That's all there is. Number 6. Financial matters. Men always put you to the test just to know your opinion on who gets to pay for dates and little expenses in the relationship. While they would love to pay the bills themselves, they nonetheless just want to know what your opinion is and whether you at least have consideration for the bills. For example, if you go on a date with him, he will watch your reaction when the bill comes. Of course, he will pay, but assigning that you are also interested in paying will leave a positive impression on him. Making sure that you are somehow interested in his finances, not just expecting him to magically drop his wallet every time there is a bill, is key. Number 5. If you're possessive about him. Since women always want men to show them how protective and possessive of you they are, likewise, men put their partners to the test of the same. They want little texts from you asking how their day was and small gestures from you to show how much you miss him. Do not come off as insecure. If you flood him with messages asking, "Where are you? What are you up to?" men can take that to mean, "I don't trust you," or it may show them that you have nothing else to do, thus checking on them. Number 4. Your manners. Do you show a little bit of respect to him? Do you have the best gestures when it comes to heated matters? How do you treat the people around you, especially the adult ones? These are all the questions a man wants to know about a woman he is committing his life to. Does she have an enduring spirit, and how well does she handle unprecedented situations? This test is just to determine your attitude towards other people. Polite women often strike a good impression on a man. The idea is not to achieve perfection, but to know a woman who is ready to correct herself when wrong. Number 3. The idea of family. Men will pose questions about the type of future you project for yourself as a woman. This test is to determine your opinion on the idea of starting a family. This test also puts your mind to the notion of making babies. They want to know if you can actually accommodate any. It varies for every man. While the majority may want babies in a family, there are some who do not like the idea. It is not a bad thing if either of them is not your style. Just be sure to pass the test by being honest with him. Number 2, your sexuality. Oftentimes, a man would love to explore how lost you are by ensnaring you in bed sexually. If they are merely seeking a flirting relationship, they will be sure to notice if you are that kind of woman. If they find you hard to get, the thrill of the chase is often what makes them stay in the long run. In all truth, a defined relationship at best is what works. Make the ground rules for your sexual life so it is worth both your time and waiting. He can definitely get sex elsewhere, but since he is testing you, it means he wants to commit to you not in shallow ways but for life. Number 1. His past relationships. A man also wants to know whether you are comfortable with his past relationship life. He makes sure to keep all of his past in check by being open with you about the things he has explored in the past. By telling you all of his exploits, he wants to check how insecure you are about his exes. They generally want to move on with you by telling you all about themselves and closing that chapter. Make him know if you don't want him around his exes again, and generally set some standards for yourself too. Being tested by a man is not bad. Women often do this tenfold to men. Since it is bound to bring you both closer, let him always know your honest opinion on things. Men do not want complicated lifestyles, but ones filled with fun and understanding. So what do you think about this list? Is there anything you believe we might have missed? Let us know in the comment section below. To learn more, check out other videos on this channel and the links in the description. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.